to go. If you want, find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go. If you want, find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did.
Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you can hear me and see me. So, yeah, there's a couple of things here added. Hey, John Powell. Yeah, she's always around. So let me know if you guys can hear me and see me clearly and everything, and mostly hear me clearly because I'm actually sharing the mic between two different things. So I actually have a panel. I'm running OBS with a panel. So that's what I'm going to kind of test today also. So if you guys go on panel, the link is pinned up above there. So you just click that, and that link will take you to Restream, not OBS. So the only thing with Restream is some features may not be available. You won't see the chat for one. You may not see anything I bring up or anything like that. Anything on camera you will, but anything else you might not see. The screen does look different than this one. You won't see the 1080 or the stats. So basically what it is I captured Restream on this, and it's actually the background. The camera's actually the background. That's how it works. So if you see me going back and forth, my OBS is down here, my Restream's up there, but it's offline. Restream is offline, so if you do go on panel, you will appear to be offline, but you are actually online. I'm not sure if audio works, so I tested it with my phone, and it seemed to be working. So right now it's not moving at all because it doesn't pick up my voice through the OBS, but it should pick up anything else. So if you want, if John, if you want to try it out, see if it works, it's up to you. Just click that, and it'll set up your camera for you and everything. Or if Alexander wants to, it doesn't matter. And it should beep for me too, tell me that somebody's on. So I have that open already up there. I mean, technically it's like cut off by just a millimeter on one side than what it is up there, but that's because there's a screen next to it that tells me somebody's in there. So I'm basically capturing the window is what I'm doing. So if that makes any sense. It's just a thing I'm trying to see. It seems to be the easiest thing to do. Good thing is it's offline, so it doesn't take the time on Restream whatsoever. It doesn't take your time, doesn't do nothing. It's like it's not even on. That's the cool thing about it. As far as I know, it doesn't take your time. So yeah, my I'm gonna be sorting Legos. So if you notice, I have to click Restream to bring that one on. So that's actually Restream with a second camera. As you can see, it's organized a little different because if I get a panel, that's where they go. So as you see, there's space underneath, and that's where the next person will go. Yeah, it will want your camera and mic. So all you do is just it should find your camera and your mic automatically for a phone anyway. For a computer, I mean, you can have multiple, so that's why you have to choose it. But it should be automatic. You just click join stream or something like that. I can't remember the word for it. I believe it's join stream, and then it'll connect you, and you'll pop up here in black and white off the screen, and I turn that on, and there you are. You'll come on. It wanted, yeah, John, like I was just telling her, it'll do the same thing. It does want access to your camera and the mic. It might pop up with a thing saying, would you like to grant access? Just say yes. It's fine. It's not anything that's going to cause any trouble. So it did that to me the first time I did it too. You can say always or now only or whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter to me. But once it does that, it'll connect to your camera and your mic. Make sure everything's clear, and you won't actually be on yet. And then once you hit join stream, then you're actually on my Restream. But you are offline up there, so nobody will see you until I say they can see you. So you don't want your picture? That's fine. I mean, technically, since it's just a test, you don't really have to show your face if you don't want to. You can do just the audio. because that's more what I'm concerned about. I know the video will work as long as it's doing the video that you see right here. It's going to do you too. But you'll come up. It'll be a black thing with like a circle in it with either your A or whatever letter you are. Which yeah, for you two it'll be your letter. And then when I click you on, it'll have your audio. That little circle will kind of move when you're talking. So yeah, that's fine. This is just a test anyways. I'm mostly doing the sorting. Somebody had told me to do it this way. I was like, I did it vice versa, and it wasn't working too well. So I thought, well, why can't I just do, actually broadcast with OBS, but have Restream offline so it doesn't take my time. And yeah, because you can actually chat on Restream offline to anybody. You give them a link, boom. But as long as it has your A, I know it's you. So, or if John wants to do that, as long as it has your J, I know it's you. But you might hear it through this, through the mic, so beeping, but you shouldn't hear the sound through the mic except through the normal thing here. But yeah, sound is mostly what I'm concerned about. I have it. It shows down here, Restream panel, so it's capturing it even for the audio. I had to cover up everything. Yep. It shows Alexandra. As you can see, it says has joined. It will pop up there because anything that happens on the screen, it's going to see. So let's turn you on. There you are. Do you hear me?
Hello, little Lego?
Hey, there you are. So yeah, it works. Works perfectly. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. That's mostly what I'm concerned about. And I assume you can see me. You won't be able to see the chat though, unless you have another screen with chat on.
No, I don't see the chat.
Yeah, you won't see the chat. And you won't see the extra stuff I have up on top, like the stats or the 1080 little thing there. That's the only two things you don't see. You see Restream instead.
That's cool.
So yeah. But yeah, I got chat up here. I don't want I could, well, even if I did put it in the, actually I think there might be a button, but see if I hit chat it's going to show up on my screen over here and I don't want to do that. So I think you might be able to turn chat down. Is there a menu on the very far right on yours? Like a whole,
There's a thing with little people
yeah, and just below
and
that,
a thing with has like a chat bubble.
okay, yeah, hit that. That should show the chat. Because it is connected to the stream, so okay.
Okay, it says messages from audience will display here.
Okay, is it blank? Is there nothing on it?
Nothing's on it at the moment.
Okay, then it's because it's not connected to the stream. That's why. So that's normal. That's normal. I wasn't sure if it would or not. I've actually got a what they call a draft. It's called a Restream panel. I just called it that. So it's not connected to any stream. So you're actually offline, but through OBS you're online. Does that make sense?
In a way.
In a way, yeah. OBS is basically capturing that screen, that the screen that, see, you can see me doing this. That screen is captured. Nothing else is captured on it. See, that's how it works. So, and of course it captures the audio. But yeah, it seems to be working perfectly. I'm glad it works. I think your A moves when you talk. I saw something moving. So yeah, we got Alexandra here, so we'll see that's the first time I've ever heard your voice. Still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, because yeah, I know you can't chat because you have no chat. You can't type. So, but yeah, I didn't want to do it.
Well, if you have any questions, you can ask me.
I don't have any questions. But yeah, that's the only bad thing is you can't chat. So if anybody asks you on chat, you have to answer it through voice. So, but yeah, we just wait a few minutes to see if anybody else comes in here. The panel seems to bring people in more. That's why I wanted to kind of try it out, and it seems to be working perfectly. I mean, the stats are working. Everything's up on OBS is working perfectly. So, good thing is there's no delay either. I was afraid there'd be a delay between Restream and OBS. There's no delay at all.
Yeah, it'd be good if I could see the stream.
Yeah, you should be. What you're seeing on yours is actually the stream. I mean, there's no difference other than the stats or the little. See, yours says 720. If you notice there in the top left corner there. On OBS it says 1080 because it's actually upscaling it. That's what's happening, making it bigger than it really is. So that's the only difference. You see Restream, they see the stats. So
Is there anybody in the stream?
no, just you and John so far.
Because I don't see John.
He might have left. He might have left. It's possible. It shows there's two people in here, so it looks like he might be lurking. So I got 5 views already though. So people might have popped in and popped out again. So glad this is working though. This is how I intended it to work. So, but yeah, Restream doesn't let you do anything other than pretty much stream, and that's it. So that's why I don't use it so much. It's basically just for the panel, nothing else. Well, of course I had to bring the cameras up in it, but that's because otherwise you wouldn't see the second camera at all, or yourself for that matter. I would have done it vice versa. So I figured the camera's more important than anything else. So you can at least see this one.
Yeah, I do.
Yep. And I can even reverse it too. There we go. See, I can make it bigger. See, that's through Restream. Any camera operations are through Restream. That's how it works out. I can make you big if you're on camera. See that?
I'm the big A.
You're big. Yeah, I can switch that. So basically, I guess the way to put it is any camera operations are through Restream. Audio is through OBS. See? And then any stats or any extra images are OBS also. So yeah. And the panel. The panel is Restream also. So the panel and camera operations are Restream. Is how it works out. I was just worried the audio wouldn't come through. That's what scared me, because see, right now it shows nothing. It's just blank because you're not talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, see, it went up just as you said something. But yeah, my mic is a complete separate audio bar that goes up and down. See, but on Restream they don't have one, so I have no idea. You know, I have to like go way up here and look, because there's a little tiny mic about this tiny that has a little bar going up and down in it. That's the only way I can tell that you can hear me.
Ah.
And I can't see it 'cause it's a smaller monitor. You know, it's a 20-inch, I think.
Well, this is fun.
Yeah, this is fun. But yeah, I kind of got the monitors all kind of backwards here, because what it is this one here is a 1080. That one up there's 1080, and it has to be the same exact pixel or whatever, 1080p. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. Well, it would work, but like if I put mine down here, this is a 720. So if I brought that down here, it would be all cockeyed on the screen. Is what would happen.
Yeah, I can figure that. That would be crazy.
Be all cockeyed. I think I'd be. I think it would zoom me in is what would happen. It would zoom me in, zoom all of us in. Yeah, because it's bigger on the screen than it really is. And then if I put you on this one, it's the same way as that one. It's a 720 also. Cheap monitors, cheap screens, whatever you want to call them. But this one here is a computer screen up here. This one here is a TV. So all computer monitors are 1080, no matter what. They always have been, believe it or not. Even the old tube. Remember those big gigantic screens that you used to have for computers?
Oh, yeah.
Those were 1080 too, the whole time. All this, ever since like, the 70s or 80s or whatever. They just didn't call it 1080p. They were higher resolution. It's kind of how they came up with 1080p for TVs and that. But you might be able to hear. They might hear you through the mic. I don't know. I know they can hear you through that, but they might hear you through the mic also a little bit. No, if I had headphones, they wouldn't. I don't have headphones, so I have headphones, but they're digital and they don't work very well in this. In other words, they're USB.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I know. So
Does my voice sound okay?
Oh yeah, you sound fine. What about them? Hopefully they don't get any whistling. They shouldn't have any whistling though. So you'll have me, and then they'll have it'll probably be a little echo or something like that for people, because it's good getting it through the mic too. And you are in mono, so I mean it's not gonna be any difference. I'm just kind of sitting back. Huh. I almost got a car accident today.
Oh no.
Well, it wasn't like serious or anything like that, because I got out of it. But yeah, I was pulling out, and so we were parked right up to the stop sign. I mean, because there was a stop sign right here. They were parked right up to the stop sign. So I looked, and it was a one-way street going this way, and I'm backwards on that too on my screen. Anyway, and so people are going this way. So I looked this way. There was nobody. I looked that way, and that car is blocking right there. So I pulled up a little bit. I didn't see anybody. So I pulled out. Just as I pulled out, here comes a car. Oh, scared the crap out of me. Lucky they saw me. So I tried to back up, and they went by, and I kind of went.
More accidents happen at stop signs
I know.
than any other.
Because people, I don't know about other laws, other states, but in California, you're not supposed to park within 20 feet from the stop sign. They were parked right on the stop sign for that reason, because you can't see around them. So even if it's not red, you still are not supposed to park within 20 feet of the stop sign, whether it's red or not. So,
Oh, drivers around are crazy.
oh, here they're crazy. Yeah, now you're the only one in here. There's only one, so actually you don't count. That's right. It counts the chat. You're not on chat, so it doesn't count you because you're on panel. Anybody on panel doesn't count the stats. Why, I don't know. Unless you had chat open.
Yeah.
On another, if you had chat open on another phone, then it would count you. So it's kind of dumb. But yeah. Oh, now there's 3. Whoa. Just popped to 3 people.
Hi.
I don't know who's here.
Mm.
Nobody said anything. Got 2 lurkers. John may have gotten kicked off and gone back on. Hopefully my chat's working, because it hasn't done anything except for Nightbot. There's 4 Nightbots, and the weather still isn't working. I gotta fix that someday. 8 views. Yeah, I can't bring that. Well, it's just an image, is what it is. It's like a capture of the. It's the same thing I'm doing with Restream. I'm just capturing the screen itself, but just that one part. Oh, Don Yarndall. Hey. In fact, I think Alexandra here is the one I was talking about when I told you that she crochets. And
Hi.
I referred you to Don Yarndall. Well, this is Don Yarndall, Alexandra. I didn't know you crocheted.
Yeah, it doesn't appear on my screen.
Yeah, if you want to come up on panel, Don, you can, just through Restream. I kind of did it like you guys were saying last night, but that's what kind of brought up the idea. So I do have a panel on OBS. And as you know, the link is up above. It is a test. So far everything's working good. I was worried about audio more than anything else. The way I did is I just captured the screen though. So what you're seeing is Restream on the screen, but there won't be chat. There is no chat whatsoever in Restream. So you have to have like another monitor or another device with the chat on there. Yeah, she said she was going to come in here. I didn't think she was going to be here this early, but she does. Dawn does a lot of crocheting, and she's a really good channel. I think she's up there in views now. I mean, subs now. I remember when she was less than 1,000, if I remember right.
Yeah, I like to crochet.
Yeah, I would suggest her channel. She has lives every Wednesday and Monday, I think. Monday mornings, Wednesday afternoons. Making food and have you running. Okay. But if you want to come up on panel, Don, you can. I can have up to, 6 or whatever. It's just, but you'll see Restream instead. You won't see OBS, obviously. I did this last night. It only took me about an hour to figure it out. I've been wanting to do this, but I tried the virtual camera. I did. It was like it was vice versa. So yeah, it got too confusing. And I don't want to use Restream to stream because obviously it takes time. This way it doesn't take time. The Restream's actually offline, so because you can chat offline. That's basically what they're doing. They're chatting offline on Restream. You, Alexandra, that's exactly what you're doing. So
I think I understand.
yeah, it's simpler than it sounds. So, but at least your audio.
I finished my Wally
Yeah, I've been thinking
figure.
about getting that one. I've been thinking about it. I mean, it'd be kind of. I haven't seen any. My doggy's up here. I haven't seen any what do you call it, reviews or anything like that on it. So there probably is some. I just haven't found them. I'm still waiting for the AT-AT to come up on like Amazon or something. 'Cause I finance my Lego. I have to. I can't afford $300 a set or whatever. So I have enough credit to get that one if it ever comes up. I have credit on Amazon, eBay. What is the other ones? Target, and I think Walmart. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten much at Walmart though.
Did you see that somebody turned a gingerbread AT-AT into a Millennium Falcon?
I'm not surprised. They turn everything into a Millennium Falcon. I figured they would. Although that doesn't make any sense. How would Darth Vader be flying a Millennium Falcon though? that I think he's the only one that comes with it. The only minifig.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I want it for. I want it for the minifig. You know, on eBay, the minifig is selling for $100 by itself.
I believe it.
I saw that because I thought, well, maybe I could go through eBay and find it. And people were selling them separately. They were selling the set itself without the minifig, of course. They were selling it for $100 and then selling the minifig for $100. That's ridiculous. I'll just wait till the back order's done. I have to. Because there's a back order on Lego.com right now. 60
I
days.
heard the hot tub Stormtrooper was going for over 150.
Yeah, I'm not surprised there. Because that's the only way it's available. It's on, that way. And on the Death Star set. Well, I'd rather pay $100 for the minifig than pay $1,000 to get it, right? So, but in this case, the whole set is $59 on Lego.com, and you get the minifig and the set. So it's like, why would you pay $100 for the minifig and then another $100 for the set too, without the minifig? On eBay, it's like $200 for it if you wanted the complete thing without the box or anything. Because it's I don't know. They didn't say whether it had the box or not. I assume it didn't, but I saw one that had the bags out. So yeah, it's ridiculous. You'd have to
My
do it.
new sets are coming tomorrow.
What sets are you getting?
The upscale Santa Claus,
Oh yeah,
the Spider-Man train scene set,
yeah, I know that one.
and the Minerals set.
Minerals? I don't know about that one. Oh, looks like they left. Looks like it's. Oh no, maybe it's just on because there's one person on here. And Nightbot. I think Nightbot counts. I thought about putting a camera behind me to capture the chat, but I don't know. I'd have to get another camera, but I don't see the point of doing that. I think I can do this. There's something I can't do. Since I can move my camera for you. There's, come on. There's the chat. If I can get up there. Kind of see it a little bit. I think you can see that, right, Alexandra?
It looks very blurry to
Yeah,
me.
it's gonna be kind of blurry, but it's because it's directly off the screen. You see the little lines and all that. Yeah,
I see the lines, but I can't read it.
yeah. You can see Darn Yarn Doll. That's her logos right there. I'm literally right up against the screen. That's her little avatar thing. But yeah, that's all she said right there. Hi, little Lego and chat, making food and having you running. So she's making lunch, or well, dinner, I guess. Get back a line there.
Yeah, if we could just figure out how to link the chat to my phone,
Yeah, the only way I'd be able
this
to,
would be perfect.
the only way I could do that is I would have to go online on Restream, and I don't want to do that because you only get like 20 hours and that's it a month. So if I do it this
Oh, I
way,
understand.
yeah, and I do the free version, so just using it for the capturing mostly than anything else. If that makes sense. Now, if you have another phone, whether it doesn't have to call out or anything like that, just a phone that can connect to your internet, you can get the chat that way. Like an old phone.
No, I don't have another phone.
Yeah, if you had an old phone, you could do that. So that's what a lot of people do. They'll use an old phone that they have, just get on the internet through their router or whatever, and they can connect to the internet. You know, they can't make calls, anything like that. Like, see, I have an old phone around here somewhere I used to use for the second camera. I don't see it around here. I think I probably threw it somewhere. But yeah, I have one I used to use for the second camera before I got this camera down there. Forget it's down there, not up here now. So, and it wasn't doing so well. It was like always going off and blurring and stuff. So that's why I got the second camera. Because I wanted the 1080p. I got like a hangnail or something. I think I just got it finally. My wife just woke up. So anyway, not much people are in here. We got 2 people in here other than you, Alexandra. Well, no, we got one. She was one. So yeah, John probably left. Once people catch on that the panel's going, they might come in more. So I'm gonna go ahead and I still got this whole thing.
Do you want me to stay on this?
That's up to you.
Or do you want me to go and chat to greet people?
That's up to you. You can go and chat if you want. Once you go out of it, it'll turn you off on here automatically. So I don't have to do anything there. It's all automatic. That's up to you. Or I can actually, so to speak, kick you, but it doesn't really kick you off. It just stops you. And you'll say you left chat is what it'll say, or left panel or whatever it's called up there.
I just want to do what's best for you.
Yeah,
I'm your mod.
Yeah, it's working. It's working perfectly. So yeah, you can go back and chat if you want. I know it'll take you a minute to come back in because you have to close this and then go back into that probably. So, but yeah, if you want to, it's up to you. But you kind of got an idea of how it is to be on panel. So all we need is your camera.
Maybe next week
Yeah.
I can set up something that I can see the chat.
Yeah. Too bad you don't have a laptop.
I have something like that, but it's not charged or anything.
Oh, you can't keep it plugged in or anything like that?
Now I gotta get it all set up.
Even a tablet would work. Yeah. But yeah,
My tablet's not working at the moment.
Yeah, whatever has a bigger screen would be the best one for this one, to watch it or whatever. And then a phone would be best for chat, because you can, do this thing. You can, if you can't see.
Well, what I'll do for next Thursday
or Sunday
is I'll have the machine ready.
Yeah.
And then we'll try this again.
Yeah, I can bring you up on Restream before the live even starts, if you want to do that.
Yeah, we can try and see if it works.
Yeah. as early as you want. I usually have it open by about 3 o'clock. So, um, I do have a stream on Sunday too. You know that, right? I have Sundays and Thursdays, same times. So,
Yeah, but Sunday I'm usually very busy.
okay. All right, yeah. If you want to do that, it's fine. Just be here a little early, whenever you want. Usually, I'll say something like "hello" on chat, then you know it's open. So that's why I do that.
Okay.
But I usually open it at about 3 o'clock. If I don't answer chat, that means I've left because I go run errands and stuff. And I try to be back by 5. So I'll chat and say, hi, I'm here, or like I usually do. Say your name in bold letters. You'll know I'm there. And you can come up. You can join, but I won't like accept it because I'm not here. So just kind of let it run and wait till I come back. Or you can just wait till 5 o'clock and, you know, when you see me say, hello, anybody here? You can say, I'm here, let me join. And you can connect at that time. It only takes like 2 minutes to, get it working and stuff. Not even that. I mean, you saw how fast this worked. It's the same
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Because like I said, that screen up there is offline. But it's connected to OBS. So OBS is actually taking a copy of that and broadcasting is what's happening. It's a better way to put it. Nobody else has chatted yet, so still the same thing. All right, but yeah, you want me to go ahead and take you off, or
Yeah, I guess so. And then if people come in, I can greet them for you.
okay? All right, we'll see you up in chat.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that was Alexandra. She should be coming up in chat here in a minute. Well, I'm glad this works. I might just do this every time now, no matter what I'm doing. So, good thing is I can do building and everything. I do two cameras no matter what. That's the reason why I use Restream, because I have it allows 2 cameras or more. I think it allows more than 2. I don't know how many cameras you can actually add. So we'll wait till Alexandra says hello in chat. There she is. There's Alexandra back in chat. But there's no way to capture chat on Restream offline, so I would have to have it online. Actually, I would have 2 of them connected to the same live, and that I think would conflict. I'm pretty sure. Hey, Alexandra. Alexandra said hi again. Yeah, I think Dawn is lurking. It only shows 1 right now, but that should pop to 2 here in a minute. So yeah, let me get all these little tubs all situated. I got 6 of them here. I got a couple of them up here. Yeah, it's funny because it seems like I have less room when I'm not showing the table than I do when I show the table. Not much room for my mouse either. I got 2 more I don't know where to put. I know what I'll do. I'll put these here. Since I'm going to have this in my hand, I have to leave the seat there empty because my dog likes to use it. Oh, there he is right now. Put that in there, and that one there. It doesn't fall. Alright. So, this room has no room in it at all. Yeah, I just want to get these done because I'm excited to build these other modulars. I found another place for another tub down here, so it's easier to down below. Alright, so let's grab these. I don't drop any. It's kind of noisy, but use wood. Maybe 3 of them here. Alright. Hopefully you can see that. Well, it might be better just to see me. There's not much down there going on, so. Oh, there's some big pieces in this one. 1x1s. And then let's do 1x plates there. So got it band together here. And I have it in my little cardboard deal here too. It'll help me take it out of that thing. I have like this little holder that I use. Pull that off. Have the band off this so I can actually take it apart now. Alright. Oh, a lot of brick. I had a one by brick it went through. I don't know why it went through, but it did. Brick. And then only one by two separate. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh wait, I need one of these. Stay. No, don't fall. Don't fall. I got some Lego down here in a small tub. It's one by one dots and stuff. I don't take much. I have a little tub right here with them. So we're gonna put the 1 by plates over here. Count that as one. Yeah, it's gonna get kind of boring here. I got a long way to go too. This is gonna probably take me a couple of weeks. I haven't done anything offline except for putting them in the. I'm full too. I mean, I am dangerously full on everything. I don't know where I'm gonna get more drawers either. I've got 2 drawers available over here, but that's it. I don't know what I would count that as. Maybe over there. I need one for miscellaneous. Let's do that with miscellaneous. And then a plate. Big plate. Of miscellaneous and plate together. Just whatever doesn't work in everything else. I only have so many of these. Pieces are together here. 1 by 2 plate. Look at that small one here. Okay. I have a lot of miscellaneous here. Little tree thing got caught. I'm gonna count that as a brick. Windows, doors, yeah, things like that. Put down here. There we go. That's the second level. Oh, now we're starting to get a lot here. That's better. Yeah, I haven't done anything with this in the last, a couple of weeks. There's a lot of brick in here. A ton of it. Sometimes I put it in the wrong place, so I have to worry about that later. In fact, I sorted all that today before I came on. Got what was in these tubs from last time. I've been sitting there for like, what, 2 weeks? Something like that. Got a lot of wheels. You see, I have a lot of cars in here. Mostly the Mazdas, I think, came with vehicles. Plates in there too. Two by plates. Easier to separate them when there's only like 2 different kinds in there. And 50,000 different types. Kind of narrows it down, I guess. We have pretty much everything's full. We'll put this on the floor too, it's just easier to get to. And then we twist around. always that one more every time. You think you got it all, and there's always that one more brick or something you miss. See what I mean? Thought I had all the bricks, and there was still one more. He's coming in here to join us, I guess. There. Got one bison here. I don't know what to call that. I guess it's technically a 3x3. So we're going down there. Plate. Oh, that's connected there. Something. They're still together. I usually have a lot of 1x2s. That's weird. And those doors, miscellaneous. Just 1x1. So most of it's going to go in miscellaneous all the time. Got 2 stuck in the hole here. And, yeah, I think the miscellaneous is probably going to have a lot in it. Time around. That's a 1x1. Or 1x2, I mean. Okay, there's that one. Yeah, all the 1x1 dots will probably get the end. So some more. Those. That's odd thing. Put that together though. I might mostly go by the connection points. That's how I sort it out. Right, 1x2 bricks. A lot of them. Now, there are some 1x1s in here. Not a whole lot, but there are a few. Seems I want to stay on here, right? I know more of those things. I think it's stuck in the corner here. Okay, 1x1s. There. Looks like the rest go in there technically as glass. I've been getting a lot of glass lately. Not glass, but not actual glass, but the window glass. I've been finding a lot of that in here lately. Not a lot of that. So I'm putting that one fell in there. Putting that in the plants up there so I know where they are. There's hardly anything in there. That's sort of brick. And there's that one. And next to nothing in the bottom. A couple of 1x1s and that's it. Wrong one. This just gets confusing sometimes. Alright, that all back together. Rubbing bricks. Yeah, I've got a panel too, so if you want to go on panel, you can. Guest on screen. It goes through Restream. I'm actually going through OBS. What I'm doing is I'm capturing the Restream for the actual cameras. So if you want to, the link is up above. It's pinned up above there. You just click that link, and it'll set up your it'll set up your camera and all that. And it'll beep for me up here too. One mouse is live. Alexandra came on with her voice to kind of test it out. The only thing is you won't see chat. So if you're on a computer, you can just bring up another chat thing. But you won't see chat if you're on panel. But I can tell you who's talking, so. The reason for that is Restream is actually offline. So you're not actually online on that one. The online is going through OBS. So it's kind of, I guess the word for it would be, it loops it to OBS. I guess that'd be the word for it. That's why I have a note on there saying some features may not be available on panel. I didn't have much in it. Yeah, you can talk to me directly. Yeah, it's got, this is the last of it too. This whole entire tote is the last of it. When it's done, I could build new monitors that I have in here. You can see remnants of some of them if you know them well enough. Like, I think last time I did this, I came across a pink curved like brick. And that was, it was one of two things. It was either a donut shop, which is not a modeler, but, or it was actually the green, that's what it is. Like a turquoise green, curved brick type thing. That's actually the diner. So I probably have some more of those in here, I would imagine. Because it has quite a bit of them. But this is like the most of it. The heck? I don't know if that's connected or not. Well, I got broken Lego. Some hooks. Complete busted. So I just set those aside. I knew there'd be some of those in here. I might be putting a dead end on building those, or at least it'll be the last modeler I do. I'll probably be at a dead end. I'll order some extra pieces or something. I'll find a way around it. Somebody just messaged me again. It might be my cousin. My cousin was talking about coming up too. You know. I'm kind of keeping an eye on it. So I have a second cousin that might be coming up on panel. If she's available, I don't know if she's even around right now. Probably at work or something. My hands have been so slippery today. I can't grab anything at all. Anything I grab, I drop it almost immediately. You ever had one of those days when your hands just don't want to work, or your fingers? That's what happening to me. And you never drop it until the worst time. I also have the haunted house in here too, the old haunted house. The one at the elevator. I have that in here too. Yeah, I hate that. At least they're small pieces and not something huge. Then, you know, it's like a fortune to buy again. And I could probably get them replaced. So I just have to know what set they're from first. And the way to do that is to get the pieces all separated and stuff. It's usually little tiny pieces like that that are broken. Which is no biggie. Oh, that one by one was up here. Kind of fingering through here. You can see I got airplanes. There's an airplane wheel. Sit on that one. Dump all those in there. They're all caught in here now. And then the next row sticking up like it's over down there. I don't hear nothing folding in there. And it's like the most boring thing you could ever do is sort Lego. I can only do it for so long too. I don't see anything else. 1x2. Tons of 1x2 brick. I don't know why I got so much of those. There's 1x1 that's connected together. A lot of 1x1 brick. Tons of it in this one. I think I got more 1x1 brick than I do anything else so far. I mean, I got 2 drawers up there right now. One's already full. But yeah, I'm actually going to do, what I'm probably going to do is get some, what do we call it, those boxes that you send mail in. They're free. I get a bunch of those from the post office, probably 7 of them because that's what I need. And then I'll sort everything out into each box for, you know, one set at a time. And I'll just do like the first set I want to build, and the next set, and the next set, in that order. And put them in bags. Wish I could sort them out according to their actual bag, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. I can, but it'll take a lot of time. But I can use Studio to find out what bags, which bag is what. Studio and like a instruction book. What the heck is that thing? Oh, bucket. I got a piece here. I don't know what to put in there. Put it in there for now. There's a little plant. The one. Couple 1x1s. Put in there. Oh. Well, looks like I forgot one. Oh. Couple 1x1s in here, but not very many. Mostly pens and things like that. Alright, there's the next one done. Yeah, you always, once you get to the end, there'll be a lot more 1x1s towards the end. Towards the bottom. All the bigger pieces are usually on top. Probably not seeing much. Should easily be done by this, by, you know, in November sometime. Be done with the whole thing by then. They should be building them all by December. Or before. I hope. I think I'm probably going to start with I decide if I want to do the Assembly Square or the police station first. I mean, Assembly Square is the biggest one, but I'm kind of think of that one to get it out of the way. I've got spots reserved for everything, so that's a good thing about having the panels. I can also, if anyone wants to see what the city looks like, I can actually bring that up. Separator, this thing here, the sorter. Yeah, you go to Amazon's the best place to get it. At least you know it's legit that way. I mean, you can get it on AliExpress, I think, for cheaper, but they'll say it's 5 and it's only going to be 3 or something like that. You know, you want to make sure it's the right one. You want to have at least 4 or 5. The more, the better. This one here, I modified myself, so if I want to have one, you have to modify, like I did. I knew what I was going to do before I even did it, so. Well, that was easy. That was too easy. It was too easy. Oh, this one a lot. They'll go through. But yeah, after I'm done with this one, I can show my city. You want to see my city? Okay. It looks a lot different than it did before. It actually looks like it's starting to actually look like a city now. With all the, it's got what would that be? 13 buildings in it now, altogether, and they're sorted on the street in the order of release. That wasn't easy to do. So the first one you probably would see is Tudor Corner, because that's the closest one to the, probably going to be the closest one to the camera because it's the newest. And some of them, the backs are facing, so, but I can turn the, got one stuck inside here. Fine, go down there. Go ahead. You know you want to. But, yeah, so I got like a full block on one edge, and it's hard to explain without seeing it. I think Darn Yarn Doll's seen the beginning of it. Pretty sure. It's been changed I don't know how many times. I'm 1 million times. It's probably the final way it's going to be, so I won't be changing it again unless I add to it. If I add to it, maybe, but that's it. If I do anything. Like I had to add to it to put the Tudor Corner on there. I didn't really add to it per se, but I reinforced it is a better way to put it. What happened is I just had a little cheap little board there. Something in there wasn't supposed to go in there. I don't see anything. Yeah, too much concentration here. I had a cheap, like, not even a 1/4 inch, probably an 1/8 inch board, and for where the Tudor Corner was going to go, and it started to give way. My home loan house was on there. It was starting to give out. It was just a cheap piece of, you know, I don't know what kind of wood it was, but it was starting to give way. It was starting to buckle down, buckle downward. So because it didn't have a leg underneath it, so it wasn't like level. Kind of nervous about it. So what I did is I removed that, completely removed it, and created a little like lip, just enough for another board, like a 1/2 inch thick board to go in. So I was like, well, that worked out really good. So I took a shelf that I have, extra shelf that I have lying around. I got a couple of them. In fact, one's probably going to go up here. Only thing is they're not level. They're not like, what do you call it? Not level, but they're not flat. They're like doors to a shelf or to a cabinet. You know how sometimes they have decoration and all that on them? They have that on them, so I'm gonna have to put something on top of that, like cardboard or something like that. This is a regular shelf. But that's what's probably gonna go up here. These other things I haven't done yet. Let me put that back up on there where that other one was. So of course I wish you didn't have to have your share. Okay. But yeah, I can connect to my phone camera, and I won't be able to see chat though. That's the only thing, just like anybody else. So I just have to just keep going until. Okay, just put 1x2 in there, didn't I? Maybe it was 1x3. Looks like 1x3. But I'll just. That's why I don't usually show it very long, because I can't see nothing or respond to anybody. Because I'll be going through Restream myself to connect to this, just like anybody else would. That's how I tested it out. Ah, that one missed. I hate when that happens. Now it's made 1x2 bricks in this one. Just a couple. A lot of 1x2 plate though. Canton tiles. 2 1x1 brick. That's the only exception I'm making on the 2x2 is where did I put that other one? I can't remember. I think I stuck it in there. The bendable things. When there's 2 of them that does this thing, I'm putting that in the 1x2s because there's technically 2 1x2s. So the heck is that? That's a new one. That's oh, okay. I thought it was a 2x2 clear plate, but I guess not. There we go. Yeah, there. So. That's all the miscellaneous there was. Wasn't really any of that one at all. There's like nothing in here. 1x1s, tons of 1x1s. A handful here. A pen and a 1x2. That's it. Okay. The 2 people in here. Like Dawn and Polly Alexandra. I got the train also, the one I did last, what was it, Sunday I think it was? I don't have it in the Winter Village, but I have it where my yellow train is. It's on the same track. Just kind of sitting there. It's near where the Holiday Village will be, but like above it. Where's it lining up? Okay, let's sit that. I'm just going to sit it right here for now. I don't know if you see that on there. You can kind of see the side of it. Oh, let me grab my phone. You're going to hear some, once I connect it, you'll hear some whistling. But that's because it's clicking with mic. Hey, at least I'm already on it. Well, that ain't going to work, so I'm going to have to go out of it. Okay. Give me a blank one. And then I need my link. There's my link. Gotta type that in manually. At least I know the beginning of it. And I think I already have it. It's like I said, I tested it. Yep, I did. So I already have it on here. And I'm setting up the stage. Come on, I want to flip it facing back. Come on. There we go. There we are, we're on it. Okay, I'm going to put my finger in front of it. I'm going to turn it on. And that's me right there. That's me right there. Like I said, you're gonna get it what you call it. So, here, cover the mic. Okay, so let me go in real quick. Gotta put the lights on here. Or a light. We got one light in the stupid living room, that's it. My front light room is how it works out. And we got shelves up so I can't see the doors. Alright, so I'm gonna start at the beginning here. Might be upside down, I don't know. So yeah, there it is. You see the cafe corner right there. I don't know how bright that is. And then you got I believe that's the green grocer. If I flip it around, you see the Market Street, I think that is. And the fire brigade. I can't remember what that one is. We got the street going through, and we got no one there. Now we got the town hall. And we kind of skip over a little bit. Okay, making sure you can see that. I can barely see the screen. We come across. I think that's a Parisian restaurant there. We go to the detective's office and Brick Bank. And something I didn't know is Assembly Square was right after the Brick Bank. I did not know that. So I did this, and I got another one right there. I think that's I think actually the, what do you think? I think Diner is way back here somewhere. I'm not sure. So it should be the Assembly Square police station, I believe. Or no, that's not a police station. That's I think that's the pet shop. Not sure. And then come over here, we got the garage, corner garage. And then there's two more back there, way back in the back of the corner there. And then we have the, I believe it's the Jazz Club. See the back of it right there. Boutique Motel. And of course, you can see my holiday train on that track there. And then we got the more familiar ones. There's the Natural History Museum and Tudor Corner. So, and this is getting mirrored on me. It's going backwards. So I'm going to put this around. It won't let me. It won't let me unmirror it. So yeah, you're seeing it backwards. It's not, it doesn't want to, it wants to mirror it. Yeah, that's the Tudor Corner I just finished not too long ago. So I always settled the minifigs the way they're supposed to be in the, like on the cover or on the box. So yeah, that's the whole city. And over here I got all the junk things that are gonna go, except for anything Christmas. So those three buildings right there are gonna stay in the Winter Village, and then I got the Home Alone house right here, sitting on a tub. I got a big Santa Claus thing here. It's gonna be in the Winter Village. But the ones that are gonna go is probably the UFO. I might keep that in, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Definitely the space stuff and the ship right there are gonna go. And I got some Star Wars up here. And like I said, everybody's causing havoc. You can see Luke Skywalker fighting Darth Maul. Got some over there. You got Bowser, Mario, and all that are like underneath the wood platform right there. You got a bunch of minifigs around here. You got Spider-Man. We even have Batman up there on the wall. We got Batman all over the place. We even got Marty McFly joining the thing. And Doc Brown. He's getting ready to get on the train. In fact, this is where the train station is going to go right there. Actually, I might move back. I haven't decided yet. We got another Spider-Man right here. A couple of minifigs. We got a Joker right there. Got another Batman over there on the town hall. Got Darth Vader over here. They're just like everywhere. I mean, you got Superman, which is the only Superman I got. And then there's Doctor Strange, the one that caused all the trouble. And everything else he's got everybody everywhere, causing havoc all over the place. So, then we got Joker right here too. So yeah, that's pretty much what the city looks like. Kind of give you a back view of it a little bit, far away view. Realize everything's backwards, so when I go left, it's going right. So what you're seeing is actually reversed. So it'll flash over that way. Yeah, and then we got a big screen on the wall there. But yeah, it's pretty packed now. So, all right, so I'm gonna go back in there. Turn the light off. If I can. Come on, you stupid thing. We don't have a switch on, so I have to actually unscrew the bolt. Before we go in there, I'm gonna actually leave, so don't hear the whistling.
Why does 7-Up taste like Sprite? Sunscreen?
Okay, I'm back in here. Just gotta step over this Lego tubs here. All right. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting big. So, roaming bricks. Well, yeah, that's what my city looks like so far. And as you can see, everything is in order, in order of release. At least for now. Right, the other 7 modders are right here. It's not built yet. You need the scissors? My back is hurting now. But yeah, that's how my city is. It is kind of a mess right now, but we got storage underneath it and stuff. What are you doing?
Finding my tape.
Oh,
What else would I be doing?
I had no idea what you were doing. But once I get done with all this sorting, I haven't decided if I want to build the police station first or the Assembly Square. I mean, Assembly Square would pretty much finish that one side, besides up against the wall. That's about the only thing left there, where the train is,
Are you going to watch Cars 2 tonight?
probably. I also have a subway underneath too. I didn't show the subway. It goes all the way through the whole entire bottom of the whole city. Makes like a figure 8 kind of.
I'm hungry.
What?
I'm hungry.
You're always hungry. So,
See, he doesn't feed his wife.
because I always do all the cooking.
You should have done the dishes. They've been in there for months now.
But anyway, how long have I been on here for now? An hour? A little over an hour. And roaming bricks, were you in here earlier? Yeah, you were. Okay. So, yeah, there. Now I can see. You can see that thing a little bit. That's what the city looks like. Pretty basic. It's about, let's see, well, on one end it's about 4 feet deep, and then in the skinny part it's 3 feet because it's actually it's based on a table. And on the other end is like a 3x3 square, where the like where the boutique motel was and all that. And then that extension I was telling you about was where Natural History Museum and Tudor Corner was. That's actually an added extension there. Kind of extends it out a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do when the new modeler comes out. I'll probably have to extend that extension out further. Especially when we keep it all in order. If anything changes, things taken out of order will happen. But I had to keep everything in order and in a way where the train can still get through and roads can still get through, and that was an easy task. It's kind of a pain actually, but it worked. I'm just glad this thing works. About the time I got a panel now. Cool thing is I don't have to set the screen every time. I just make sure it's on that monitor every time. If it's on that monitor, it automatically adjusts itself. As long as I have it biggied or whatever you call it. See, if I change the size of that screen, you can see real quick here. If I change it, see how it does that? it actually changes the size of it. And you can see all the other stuff a little bit too. So see if I could take it and actually move it to another screen, and you guys can't even tell at all. See, I moved it to another screen and you can't even tell. But now if I make it big, it's gonna be completely, like I said, off. See, it's off whack because it's completely different. So I have to bring it down, bring it back up here, make it big again and back. Yeah, see, it's just automatic. It switches itself. But yeah, I would have to manually readjust the screen on OBS to get it in there again. I just have it up there because it kind of brightens and messes my eyes. I can only handle one screen in my eyes all the time, so at a time, especially a 32-inch by 32-inch screen. And both of these are 32-inch next to each other. So having two of those in your eyes, you'd be blinded. And it'd be confusing having the same screen next to each other. I see the same thing on there, like you saw, you know. But I see the same thing twice. That's why I have it up there. Just kind of out of my side a little bit. I can see it by the corner of my eye, but I might go about maybe 3 hours on here. Yeah, starting January 1st, I'm thinking about, it's not written in stone yet, I might go to 8 p.m. instead. Because it seems like I get more views after 8 than anything else, my time, which is about a half hour. Seems like more people come on. Let me give a like for the stream. Okay, thank you. And I assume you already subscribed, so. I should put chapters on this. I might put chapters on this once it's done. So that way the city is actually in there as a chapter. Actually, I might even just do that as a short. Might make that as a short. That way you guys can watch that and you don't have to watch the whole thing to find it. Should be at about 1:15 in it. 1:10, somewhere around there. An hour and 10 minutes into it. Somewhere around there. I have little codes too where you can type little cards. I call them cards. So, and then I think what does the word Lego do? I can't remember. Oh yeah, that's right. Gives you a little. You must know what's awesome. Yeah, there's not much to respond right now, but you can do the sarcasm. You can do BRB, subscribe, like, typo. If you type a typo, you just type that. And then whatever you want to say, or wanted to say. You can actually type anything after those and it'll still come up. There you go. There's a subscribe card. Nightbot's thinking. There we go. Got 5 people. I think it counts Nightbot on that stat. I know this one will leave and come back again as soon as Nightbot says something. But yeah. And then when I'm sarcastic, I'll put sarcasm. They're basically emojis. They're what the emojis will be once I get monetized. I have one made for sarcasm already. It's actually Leonard from Big Bang Theory with the sarcasm sign. He's holding it. So I got the thing that you want here. It just drives me nuts when those things are blue. We're not using them. Okay, let me get back to this again. I'll get at least a few. I don't know this. Actually, I made a dent in it. It was all the way to the very top. You pig. Or
What the fuck?
piggy.
I'm not. Get.
Pooper's getting here.
Go to daddy.
A lot dropped in there. No, I got hiccups now. Too much drinking. I don't drink, but drinking too much Pepsi, I guess. Yeah. How the heck did that fall in there? I don't know what I'm gonna call this. Call that one by one. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Rod or whatever you call these things. Drop it. Should drop it. Okay. That belongs to the Assembly Square. A few other ones too. And there's actually two of them. There's another one. I think a lot of them have those, what do you call it, you see out the ceiling or whatever. That's technically a panel. Yeah, whether it's printed or not, I put in whatever kind of brick it is. It's printed or it has a sticker or whatever. But all the stickers are applied, so everything here. A lot of brick in it. Yeah, see, we're starting to get down there, so. Not in the bottom, but getting down there pretty quick here. I'm probably going to be, yeah, I'm definitely going to be breaking in on 2 by whatever brick. I'm going to have to put them down here now because it is full. Look at that. It's literally hanging out the edge there. So that's going to have to continue down over here. You won't be able to see it. But I have another 3 drawer down there. Got not too long ago. And actually I have some miscellaneous here. These 2 miscellaneous on the bottom here. Either this one and that one, or one of these 3 down here. Will probably go down there because it's not something that really matters too much. And I'll just continue over here. I'm going to try to keep them together, but different, same thing. I think there's a lot of them that are full here. 2 by 2 already overflowed though.
What would be for dinner?
I have no idea yet. I haven't thought that far ahead.
No.
This does get kind of confusing sometimes. get on a roll and then find something odd. And you're like, where'd it go? I'm mostly concerned about brick and plate, mostly. Anything else? It's not like a full sort. It's just like a basic sort. That one? Yeah, it is one. Yes. Okay. Ah, fell down there. And tiles is the other thing I'm concerned about. I may be ordering a bunch of gray tiles. That's what I'm afraid of. Because I go through those so fast. Okay, we got that one. I hate when we miss. Small stuff here. I have 1x2 brick here. Tons of 1x2. You can hear it falling through. See, I can't hold on to anything. Got a whole handful now already. There's a 1x3. Ah, come on. Well, this one's got a lot of 1x2 brick. Probably half of it's 1x2 brick. And I just dropped them all. That was my dog. One by three. 1x1's there. More 1x2s. Maybe I just threw those the wrong one. I'm an idiot. Like I said, it gets so confusing sometimes. You get on a roll and you're putting them in the wrong place. Now the plate and tile. One buys. A lot of that too. I can't hold anything. Falls out of my hand again. One by brick. Okay, got some 1x2s here. 1x2 panels. Those get sorted out right there. One of those. Anything that has connection of 2, except for brick. Like I said, I go by connection points. I sound like studio. some things are in more than just one too, because you know they were at a different time and I don't remember what goes into what. So, oh, that was multiples. I didn't know that. Okay, well that just fell through. A lot of this stuff is connected together too. One by one brick and plate. That's gonna be overflowing soon too, I'm sure. Yeah. Of course, I throw it clear down there, and what does it do? It bounces out. So you can't put. See, I can't hold it into nothing. Can't hold it in a single thing today. I think that's it. Where's this miscellaneous stuff? Oh wow, got more than what we had before. That's one of the things fell through, looks like. One by twos. A lot of one by ones. Dots and break. Come on, get over here. Work with me. Miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, one stuck to that one. And corner there. There we go. Oh. How many people we got in here? About 4? I had an idea about something to build, but can't remember what it was, you know. I might do the pirate ship, the one that I have in there. I'm gonna probably be taking that down, parting it out into bags or whatever. But I might go ahead and rebuild it for a stream. Not like it's gonna be put anywhere, but it's a pretty heavy set, so I couldn't even get it in here if I had to. I'm gonna just build it for that point of doing something. Again. Because doing the sorting all the time can get boring. So yeah, I got one of those. I actually bought these. I bought these to do a roller coaster, and I built the roller coaster. It was working and everything, and I had to take it down. So I got a few of those. Propeller. I don't know what that belongs to. I have no idea. Oh, I think it's one of my planes. I have some retired planes. Long retired ones. 1x ones up here. That's the first. It's easier to grab these and dump them in there. Oh, that's the way you got a lot. But yeah, this here, even what I have here in brick is going to overflow that. Yeah. Definitely is going to overflow that. It's not going to fit in there, so that's going to have to go in my either another one of these drawers and get switched out or something. I don't know what yet. That's why we do this once a week. Getting down there is going to be a pain. That's actually one piece. That's one piece. You guys ever seen that one before? It's actually got a plate to the side of it. It actually comes like that. That's a new one. I don't know what that goes to. I can't remember. I know it does go to something, but it's retired. Probably one of the first modelers I have. Oh, I forgot the Palace Cinema was another one that when empty plates were with Palace Cinema. I think there was one in the corner, the back corner. The Palace Cinema's been around for a while. That's one of my favorite ones too. And once I get them all done, then I'll probably extend them like upward. That makes them taller. Like I have two and a half Palace Cinemas, and I have two Assembly Squares. So I might make them taller, depending on where they are in the city. I can't extend them sideways because there won't be any room to extend them sideways. Come on, get it. You gotta be kidding me. That is glued on there? Why is it glued? That is actually glued. Glued together. Probably came out of one of the bulk Lego that I got and they glued it together. But yeah, that is glued on there good. So that one's history. Cause I don't glue my Lego. So I know it's not from me. I don't know who or why people glue them. Yeah, they don't want them to come apart. They don't come apart as easy as people think. I think that's about it there. Just kind of pulling everything out of the holes there because they won't dump too easily. Plate doesn't. Yeah. There's a lot in that one. See some connected. And 1x2 brick again. Tons of 1x2 brick. I've never seen so much 1x2 brick today. Or ever, really. In one place. And if I remember, two or I think it's 4 of these. No, 2 of these. Yeah, 2 of these. Completely full would fill up one of those drawers right there. And that one's got just a little bit in it. not very much. The second drawer I have of these, I'm hoping that's enough. Going by what I've been going through today, I don't know, I'm beginning to wonder. I may have to have another drawer. If I get any more drawers in here, they're not going to be on screen. There's no way. Running out of room here a little fast. It actually crossed my mind to put them in their room, but what?
I had something in mind for dinner, but I don't know if you'll go for it.
I don't even want to ask.
But you're on your computer. As usual.
I'm live.
Not keeping an eye on where my Halloween costume is.
Pig. Worker.
See this? Hey. Hey.
Hey. Hey.
That's
Hey.
my bed. That's my owl, not yours.
Hey. Hey. Forgot what I was doing.
Asshole.
Yeah, I know I'm dropping them again. So I can't hold on to anything today. I was throwing these things all over the place earlier. Just kept dropping them, they go flying across the room. It seems to have be the one with the most of anything in it. Number one brick goes all the way. Finding a lot of clear, transparent everything. Just tick it together there. I think I've got all that now. Yeah, that goes in there. That goes in there though. Yeah, let's do that. There's a little tree element stuck in the hole there. That's it. Looks like it. All one by ones here, whatever one by one. We're dropping them. So it seems like it never ends. Says, well, that's nice. I like talking to you. Yeah, I thought about just doing that restream part on like private, but I don't know if you can have anybody join the panel that way, being on private. That way it doesn't show up in lives, scheduled lives. Be like a pop-up private. That would have having so many privates on it would be unbelievable. But it's better to do it this way. But I guess after the private I could just delete it because technically it's on the other live anyways. Come on, don't fall. Yeah, now you gotta fall. Seems like 3 is just too much. There's a lot of big brick in here. Once it gets to the bottom, it's 3. Big plate. That was it for that one. That's why I don't have to go through so much. To me, that does not belong in there. It wasn't a Lego. That was actually for the roller coaster. Miscellaneous here. I can actually sift it a little easier too, just two handfuls. And I can see more what I'm doing too. Not having so much stuff in the way. Yeah, a train wheel. I couldn't find those when I used them. We got in here. We got 3. We told the views we got like 29. Wow. Where'd these go? Got confused there for a minute. Looks like that's it for that one. One by 2 brick again. 500,000 of them. They're still falling through. believe all the one brick I have down here already. Compared to the rest of them, there's quite a bit. And also the 1x plates and tiles. There's a lot of those too. There's probably more of those than there are 1x1s. I know I saw there 1x3 in here somewhere. 1x2. All the 1x2s out of here now. Only a few 1x1s. Grab by hand, there's much left in there. And hardly anything else in here either. A lot of picking and that's supposed to be all pins there. Alright, this is what, five I did? Oh, just hit 2 hours. I get about what, 4 or 5 of these in an hour, I think. Except when they fall. Someday I'm going to glue these things together. Every time I pick them up, I feel like they're going to fall apart. Got a nice dent in this though. I should have one of those scoopers, like ice scoopers. That makes things so much easier. Like a small steel ice scooper. Doors, Spider-Man something in there. Pen stuck in this one. did it backwards. That was really smart. Where'd it go? Well, that one goes in there, but the other one goes in that one. Where'd it go? I don't see the 2 by brick I just threw in there. That wasn't it. There it is. Come on, pick up. That's what drives me crazy. It's just about you're in, pick it up, it goes down through the hole. It's annoying. There. Rest of it down there. That has to annoy you. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I made a pretty big dent. Yeah. I'm considering how full these are. I'll show you here in a second how full all of them are. Sense here. And I think the 1 by plate is probably, well, of course the miscellaneous is the most full, but that doesn't really count. But I think the 1 by plate is probably fuller than the rest of them. And then maybe the brick too. They're all pretty much the same. So actually the 1 by 2 brick is probably actually the less of them all. So, I don't know. The rest are about the same. Get in my hand. Come on, give me my finger. You hate these ones you can't pick up. Seems to be it for that one. I forgot on the bottom one. That's 11. Starting to get a lot of dots now. Yeah, you can see where that dent right there is. Oh. Take a little break here. Yeah, I call them dots. Alright. Trying to find one. These right here. These little one by one round. I call them dots. I don't know why. I always have. They're actually 1 by 1 rounds. That's the official name of them. We got 2 people here now. Like Don and you, Alexandra. I don't know, Rubbing Bricks is still here though. Time, well, 10 minutes took me to do that. Not even. Yeah, I should be able to get 5 to 6 of them an hour. 6 times an hour. I'm almost, I'd say about a third down. I got about 2/3 left. Probably closer to about a fourth. I got a fourth of it done. Oh, the little flat circle brick. Yeah, I call those dots too. I call them tile dots. Or 1 by 1 tiles. But yeah, oh, I was going to show this. I realize these ones are smaller. There's the 1 by 1s so far. And a 2 by 1 plate for anything that has 2 by 1 plate on it. There's the brick. See, that's getting pretty full. And you got 1 by brick. They're all about the same. And 2 by panel. And here's the ever so popular 1 by 2 brick. So like I said, they're about the same. And then the 1 by plate. So like I said, is a little bit more full than the rest of them. Not in that one. And this is the one with the most. This is all miscellaneous, whatever, you know. I don't have a tub for. So that's what I got. Just take a little break here because this is hard on the back, having to bend over and stuff. Think about taking that camera there instead of pointing it downward, just having it pointing from a different angle, you know. Maybe from this wall. No, I don't know if my cable will reach that far. I can always get it to connect over here on top of this monitor right here, maybe, and just have a different view going this direction. Of course, you can see all the junk over here in the corner. I got so much Lego boxes over here; it's unbelievable. Tons of them. You can see the train one behind me, but that one's actually got brick in it. I got it sitting there. You can see one box next to it. It's just a regular box, a shipping box. Beyond that, there's Lego boxes. I got Dom's Charger. I've got the Fortnite bus, Darth Vader, the Pixar lamp, Spider-Man. I can't see the side of some of them. You can't tell what the other ones are. One says Disney. I think that's. Well, that's Angel, the female Stitch. Then I got Batman over there. I got Gizmo over there. I got a whole bunch of them up there. And you can see Gizmo right here behind me, next to Darth Vader up there. Chips and salsa. Talking to Nightbot. What did you do? Your hair. Got Elsa right here. Her hair's all.
It looked like I put my
Had a light socket.
Yeah.
Her finger in a light socket.
No, I look like a freak. I don't want to come on.
It would be funny if you peeked around. Probably scare everybody. Ah! She looks like she stuck her finger in a light socket.
It is how the rain man.
Right above the thing of the things down there.
Hey, y'all. Happy Halloween.
She's ahead. She said hi. Alexander said hi. What?
You don't see
Hair's falling out.
that. Mm-mm.
Oh.
Yeah. It's the other.
So yeah, as I was saying before, if anyone wants to come up on panel, I do have a panel, and the link is up above, pinned.
I go.
If not, I can put it back in there real quick and put it on chat for you. But I do have a panel. Thanks to Alexander, we were able to test it real quick, make sure that the sound was working on it and stuff, because it's actually a separate app that I'm using. I'm using Restream. So you actually connect to Restream, but it'll show on OBS.
Ow!
Only thing is, when you do connect, you won't have the chat. So either I could read you the chat, which people don't really say much, but if there's something on there, I usually read it out loud. Or if you have an extra device, you can bring up the chat that way, like a phone or computer or whatever. It does work good, yes, it does work good. That's because Restream isn't connected. It's actually offline right now. It's going offline, so it doesn't count towards the time that they give you. As far as I know, it doesn't. I can even do Zoom or any of those two. I can do Zoom also. Do the same thing with Zoom. but people aren't familiar with Zoom, so you'd have to put this weird code in and stuff and password and everything, and I don't want to set all that stuff up. So there has to be a password for everybody. I could do this with StreamYard though. StreamYard does it the same way, except it doesn't allow a second camera. That's why I don't use it. Not on the free one anyway. We just went to 30 views. How many likes do we got, Alexandra? I wonder if that might be actually likes.
Shit.
Or we're basing it on likes or
We
something.
need something
31.
for detangler. I swear to God.
Now, this is what her hair is supposed to look like. Look back around. That's what it's supposed to look like. So like I said, she stuck her finger in a light socket. 5 likes, that's it. That's all. Hey, people, you gotta start liking it. Like the stream.
I don't watch.
I know you don't.
Because I'm right here.
Unless you are, you're not telling me.
I'm not.
One of the lurkers.
How can I be watching you when I'm in there listening to music?
I know I heard it going like that a little bit.
Oh, my hair hurts.
Couldn't tell what it was, but
I think this is.
I usually get more likes on the
Little Places.
replay than anything else. Huh?
It's Friends in Little Places.
Depends on what places.
Yeah, Mom is right. When we had that thunder and lightning that day when we went to Safeway, remember we was driving back home?
That was a while ago.
Yeah, when we was driving home and I saw the flash in the sky.
Yeah.
You know what Mom said? I should have fucking played one single song.
Thunder Rolls.
The Thunder Rolls by Garth Brooks. I should have fucking played that. It happens. Every time there's a thunderstorm, I can never get to my computer fast enough to play the Thunder Rolls. That's why we need to have it in here, and when there is a thunderstorm, we come in here and play it.
I do have it. I just can't play it on here because I don't want to get copyrighted.
No, not when there is a thunderstorm.
Oh. Now this system of mine is loud. That's why I have it on, so I don't hear everything, especially myself. She loves that song. Alexander loves that song. Yeah, I think he actually retired too. So you don't see much from him anymore. Got 33 views. I think it's mostly people just popping in and back out again. So, 2 hours, 20 minutes. I'm going to try to make it to 3 hours if I can. See what happens. My fan is off. Maybe it came with plug. I think she moved it. What, poopers? What? You gonna lay on the floor now so I can bring you over? Come here. Come here. Come here. You don't want to be on the camera? What? 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 What poopers? You could barely get through here either. What? You ever lay on your chair no more? You're looking at me like, well, where'd you stop? Better not let things overheat. Oh, nothing overheats in here at all, to tell you the truth. My computer stays really cool. I actually have a little temperature thing down here that shows up. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff running. I gotta get those to go off. It takes memory. But yeah, I have a little temperature thing here. I can bring it up. And it tells you right now. Let's see. My load is at, well, the max is at 90%, but it's only in the 30s now. And my video cards are running at 86 degrees, which is about average. 4.2 my hard drives. Yep. I got one that's running at 85. Holy cow. Oh, that's a big one. A big, I think it's temperature, yeah. There's one running at only 70. So, yeah. My fans are going 100%. Got a whole bunch of them. Yeah, my that's the GPU. Yeah. My let's see. Then I have the temperature on the actual, what you call it, CPU. Yeah, it doesn't show the temperature for my CPU for some odd reason. Still got a lot of memory left though. Yeah, it allows me to watch it all the time. But yeah, it doesn't get hot. Well, Roman Bricks is taking off. Alright, we'll see you later. Thanks for coming in. And I have a live Sunday at 6 also. Be probably doing the same thing. So, probably almost finishing it off. It might actually be finished off Thursday, next Thursday, to tell you the truth. But, yeah, I'm going to stay for another 35 minutes. So, yep, he just left. Oh, there's the pink ones I was telling you about. Yeah, that right there. That's a donut store, donut shop. It's not a mod or anything like that. I'm going to throw that in the bricks right now. But there's some green ones just like that. Like turquoise green. And that's actually the diner. I'm trying to get big handfuls here. Oh, look at that one. That's a huge one. That was actually supposed to go in my my big pile. Actually, I need to go down here. That's a miscellaneous. Oh, we found stairs, finally. Thought I used all my stairs. Found a stair. I'm going to be needing that too. One thing the modelers do have is a lot of stairs. Hopefully I don't have to tear up my city to do my modelers. I know the bottom, they call it the bottom subway station. That's probably got to be taken apart mostly. At least the stairs on it. So I got a lot of stairs on that. That's it for that. That was easy. Well, can I get sells things. There's a Lego place when you need it. There's an illegal connection. I promised Mr. Officer I didn't do it. Did it itself. I'll put those in the wrong one. Yeah. He jumped out. He's gonna find him within a day or two. Flying around. That's it on that level there. Looks like. Yep. Oh, there's not much in here at all. Well, one by two brick again, but that's it. Like usual. Yeah, let's just hit it and throw them everywhere. Quiet there for a minute. Dot stuck to that one. Done. We'll do this a little bit faster. Much in that one well. That went really fast. Hey, if you want to talk live on stream, you can use the panel link. Oh, Moose. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Yeah, you can go on screen also. It'll be on screen. It connects you automatically through your camera and the mic. Unless you have a computer, you have to actually tell it which camera you want to use in it. Well, if you're doing a laptop, there's only one camera anyway. But if you have multiple cameras, you have to tell it. So if you have any Lego you want to show off, you can do that. Gives me a break. I was trying to get to the bottom here on this side in this corner here. It's going to start caving in soon, though. Bag in here. This is bag 4. two in here at some time or another. Probably 10 years ago, for all I know. Going by the tape, it's been here for a while. Oh. Try to open it up. Jeez. There we go. Spare one by ones. That's what it is. Just extra parts for some set. Don't know which one, but let's get them all out. One by ones. I can get them on my hand without them falling anywhere. There we go. That'll need a little bit of swing though. There's a big one. What's work by That's like the fastest one. Okay. I don't know what the heck this one is. What this was. It's a pillar on it. Bunch of stuff here. Hey, look. My uncle. I knew I was going to do that. Where'd it go? Can't see anything on this floor. I'm sure I'll find it though. No, I found it. There. Glass panel, or what do we call those things? That's it for that one. My panel is down there anyway. We'll see windows. Not windows. Come on, get out of there. And 1x2 brick again. almost thought this was 1x2 brick, but it's actually 2 panels together. Sure, pain in the butt trying to get it apart. Okay, brick. Probably a sneeze. Shit. Goes to show you how old this stuff is. You know, it's been sitting in here. It's dusty. That or I'm just allergic to Lego. I wonder. It used to be every time I started building a model or something like that, I would start sneezing up a storm. For no reason. For a while there, I thought I was allergic to Lego or something. And it would be like a new set too. A little bit easier with just 2, a bit quicker. Just have to do it more times, that's all. Only 2 pieces that go down the bottom there. Nightblock channel like crazy. Looks like Alexander's the only one left in here. People should start dropping in 3 hours, about 20 minutes. They usually do. If they do, I'll stay on, but if they don't, we'll go off. Till then, let's keep doing this, I guess. The only thing about this is repetitious. Very repetitious. Doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. There's a good one. I can almost just go in here and start doing this type of thing. Plucking it in and out. But kind of grab the bigger ones though. Yeah, there's a lot in here. I'm starting to regret doing this. That's gotta be done, right? Finish my modelers. I tried to do it out of the tubs and I couldn't do it. I did a small piece and I'd be like, oh great. I tried to dig all the way to the bottom of it just to find that, if I can find it at all. Usually I didn't. That one's almost full. A miscellaneous one. Oh, that would be plate, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay, it goes that one, that's right. There, that's what it looks like. Okay, a lot of things are together in this. Now these ones here, these angles right here, these red angles, this is probably the Palace Cinema. Remember right? Chances are it is. Like I said, I have 2.5 of those. That's the most I've got of any set. It's 2.5. I think that was one of my first monitors I ever got. It was a Palace Cinema. I'm right. The next one was Assembly Square. First one I bought brand new. Second one I bought used. And to this day, I don't even know if it even has all the parts in it. To this day. I got it because I was going to make a double one, but never did it. I started and realized I don't have enough room in my city. Because it took up three base plates. Every building on it is going to be a modular, a complete modular, 32 by 32. Window pane, glass pane. So 1x1 break, or is that no, it's a window. No, something's around in there. I heard it rolling across. Again. I was talking about it, now I'm doing nothing but sneezing. Two by one break. I mean a panel. That's where we'll go in. Make it all the way through. That was almost full too. Yep. The brick. Okay. That's when it was rolling, obviously. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Still finding dots. That one. Oh, where are we at now? 10 till. Wheels come in. Yeah, it will be much easier. That's why I'm gonna probably put the stuff that I don't use over here. That when I have to keep going over there to, oh crap, you know, I don't have a part here. I gotta go all the way over there and find it. And dig over there and get it. So, but yeah, basically, that bottom drawer right there, I believe it is. Yeah, the bottom drawer there is my Mills plates. The bricks from the Mills plates. So, that's all that is. And then the question mark is just the same thing I'm doing right here. There's a lot of that. I gotta get that out too. Not falling. There's another bionicle something. I don't know what the heck it is. That's a regular panel there. Don't fall down there. No. I was seeing things there for a minute. I had to stick it up to the hole. I was like, is that a brick floating in the air or something? For a minute there, I was like, going crazy there for a minute there. Another bionicle. I just fell out through the hole. I don't know what the heck it was. Something pretty big. Don't see it for now. I heard it, but I don't see it. Oh, it was a window. Green window. I'm flying through this, ain't I? I am now, anyway. New glass. I didn't realize I had that much of that. If I quit dropping it, maybe. Dropped it 4 times before I even grab it. No, wow, a whole bunch of this pieces in this one. One by ones. Brick. And drop half of them. Oh. Here. That's crazy. Leg. That's it for that level, looks like. Thought to be a lot more than this in here. This one. Four little pins, and that's it. See what we got here. Oh, Dilophosaurus bricks. I think that's how I pronounced it. I don't know if I pronounced it right or not. Just doing a little sorting here. As you know, it's the most boring thing on the planet to do. I got all my, I got like 7 modelers in this sorting here, and I'm trying to sort it all out so I can finish my city. This was actually full when I started. It was a gigantic wheel. now?
No. It's stinging. It hurts.
What
But,
the?
there's a weird bump on my leg, and I do not know where it came from.
I don't know either. So filling it was supposed to go in there.
We almost done.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Actually, that's probably the last thing.
I have a pop-up light tomorrow, but I may have to change the time.
Pop up light.
Yeah.
You want to pop up tomorrow?
Yeah, I might have to change the time.
So it's scheduled?
It's scheduled for 6:40, but I might have to change the time to like 7:30. Or 7, depending on what time the mail gets here.
Oh, mail. Should be here before that.
Yeah, but I also need some time to set up, and I also need time to take a shower too.
Well,
I was thinking of just taking a bath tonight just to relax. I don't know if that'll help.
might.
Because it's like my left shoulder's been hurting lately. And I don't know why. Oh,
Get out of there. I hate those things just stuck
I'm
in there.
going to make some apple cider for us.
I don't want any apple cider.
Hey! Apple cider's good.
Hey. Hey.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey, Pumpkin. Well, excuse you too. You want to bitch me out? Bitch this out. Come on. I just don't feel like taking a shower until tomorrow. So I might have to change the time for me to take a shower because I won't have time to do it after. I wonder if I can put this together without the book.
Well, you don't need the book.
Whatever happened to it?
I don't have the actual book for it. I never did. You have to do the digital one.
Yeah, but you don't know the number to it.
Yeah, I do. I know which one it is. It's under my Harry Potter. I just saw it the other day. The same folder as the other one is. It's just one before it. That's it. Only need 2 by 1 by 2 bricks there. Just 1 by 2 stuck together. What the heck? You ever seen this little guy? I've never seen him before. I have to sit him aside. He's going to have to go in the minifigs. So, lizard. Pet shop. I think he is on the pet shop, if I remember right. Okay. That's it for that. So yeah, I'm gonna, I don't think he doesn't look Disney. He's real tiny. About the size of a frog. I think he goes for the pet shop. If I remember right. He goes in the pet shop one. Mother. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and end the stream in a minute. Find, where did I put that lid? There it is. Stretch it out as far as it'll go. One of these days, this thing's gonna break on me. We're banned. Maybe on live too. My luck. There we go. That's how I put it together, so it stays together there. That's it here for now. All right. Roll it down. Actually, almost very good. I'd say it's about a fourth of it, maybe a third. Yeah, he's just a little. I mean, you can see my fingers, how tiny he is. Let's see if I can get up underneath here, maybe we can see better. See if we switch. I should be able to switch that. See. There. It'll focus. I don't want to focus on it. You got some black stripes on him, I think. He's green. It's a tiny little guy. You kind of see it there, sort of. A little better. He's pretty tiny. I don't know, he's detailed. Put him up in here though. Right now I'm thinking about it or I'll lose it. A minifig one. Minifig drawer. There we go. Oh. See who comes dropping in. Looks like we only got you, Alexandra. I heard a lot of people are having problems getting into YouTube. That might be why people are on right now. They've been having some glitches and stuff going on. Let me close this up. This is exactly how I store them, just like that. So it's gonna be kind of dangerous. Might make it tip over. Back. Yeah. my sorter. I can get these out of the way to get it in there. No, don't tip. Whatever you do not tip. And don't hit that either while you're at it. Let's hit the camera a little bit. Ah! Got these little ledges it likes to hit. There we go. There. That's how you get it set. It's like that. Oh. Now we have a place for my foot. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut that doohickey off. I couldn't get into anything. Yeah, I know it was going on a lot yesterday. I don't know about today. I mean, I never get anybody on my line anyway. I get more replays than anything else. But I am going to do probably make a short of the city from this one. So yeah, I heard. Yeah, and I noticed on Foggies it shows our little name, whereas on anybody else's live it doesn't do that. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he's China or something. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, this is the only one that shows the thing, what her name is. The only live I've been to that does that. Got two in here. Yeah, I think it counts Nightbot because it shows Nightbot chatting too. See, I'm gonna go off when I'm done with this cigarette here. Call it done after that. Disconnect that camera. I don't want to use too much. Remove source. There we go. Oh, it did? That's weird. Yeah, because I went to like 2 or 3 lives. It was just normal. Like even mine's like that. So mine's normal. I have no idea why either. It's really odd. I mean, I bet if you use YouTube Studio, it does that. But if you use like Restream or StreamYard or OBS, it doesn't do that. That's probably what it is. Going to kind of kick back here for a few minutes and see what happens here. You want to see something really funny on this? I can actually go to vertical on this. Look at that. Instant vertical. But technically it's still regular, you know. That's because it's offline over there on the Restream. Is that funny or what? Could be Kathy asked me why I changed my name. Yeah, because that's your login name. Alexandra is what you can change it to anything you want there. The name that shows. I kept mine the same, but it's just one word instead because I wasn't sure if it allowed spaces or not when I first created it. Now you're the only one on. Except for Nightbot. does seem to work out pretty good. So I'll probably be doing it this way from now on. Takes a little longer to set up though, and I'm sure I'll probably perfect it too. So I do gotta save this profile though, because I added that what do you call it? It's last minute, the 1080 that you see on there. I was like, I'm not gonna show this 720 when it isn't, because it's coming from Restream. So let me do this real quick. I'm just gonna save the thing. There we go. That way I just load it up and it just looks just like this. You gotta look for your laptop. Okay. Yeah, I would do the panel on your. You can actually do two, separate it too, kind of on there, like two windows. So you can actually do the panel and the chat, like on the side. Your laptop. You don't want to view the live at the same time though, because I believe Restream already does that. So whether it's offline or online, so what you see on there will be the live anyway, pretty much. The only thing you won't see on there is like when you come on early. If you come on early, like we were talking about, you won't see me starting the logos or the countdown or anything like that. So, or the music videoing like that, you won't see that. You'll just come on all of a sudden. So that'd be about. I would tell you when it's starting, but I don't think we could talk. Because I think if you talk, although I have it muted anyway, so I would have it muted. So yeah, you wouldn't hear me or anything like that. Well, no, actually, you would. Yeah, you would. Because I would have OBS muted, not Restream. Because see, I can mute the Restream one where nothing would come in. So yeah, and I unmute them both, so we can actually talk while the and you actually would hear it. You would hear it through the microphone. So at least gives you some monitoring, so you know that it is going. So, but you wouldn't see it unless you have it on another device. So that works. I mean, then you should be able to, well, actually, no, you wouldn't hear it because I would have it muted. Oh, wait, yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. Because OBS, only OBS that would be muted, the actual stream itself. So, yeah, you would hear the sound through my speakers, through the mic. So, you need a way to see the chat. Yeah, the West would be like on your phone. I would do the chat on the phone. Just pop it out, and you can actually close the chat itself, or not the chat. You can close the stream itself, and just keep the chat on there. The way you do that is up on top, where you see live chat or top chat. You go all the way to the right, and there's three little dots. You just click that, and for me it doesn't say it because obviously I'm not on there. But that's what I do. I pop out the chat, and I close the stream itself. But yeah, you click the three dots and it'll have pop out chat towards the bottom of the pop out list. You hit that, it'll pop out on another window, and you close everything else. I would do that first on your phone. I don't know. I actually, I don't know if you can do that on a phone. You can do it on a laptop. I know that. You just set it to the side, like on two windows. So you can have Restream on one window, like a bigger window, and then the chat on the side of it, so you can see both on the same laptop. Or on the phone, you just open it up, and I believe you can do pop-out chat on the phone too, but I'm not sure. I would turn down the volume just in case, because if you do have the chat, then you'll have to have the volume down. Otherwise, it'll whistle when you come on. That completely confused you, huh? Yeah, I know. I kind of confuse myself. But yeah, you would just have the chat on the phone. and the Restream on your laptop. The panel. That's what I call it. Because you pretty much see the whole stream anyways. The only thing you would miss, like I said, would be the countdown and the intro music video, and of course the credits at the end. That's the only thing you wouldn't see. Not any big deal. It's kind of hard to explain without seeing it. Oh yeah, you'd be able to talk to me. Yeah, you'd be able to talk to me. I don't know if you'd be able to talk to me throughout the countdown though. I don't see why not. Because what it is my microphone is actually shared between the two. It's working independently for each one by itself. So even though it's muted on OBS, it would still be on up there, so long as you're on screen. So, oh, you can't talk through your laptop? Oh, that would not be good. It doesn't have a microphone or something? It should have a mic. Unless it's messed up or something. I mean, Restream will find it. If you have a microphone, it'll find it. If you don't have one, it'll say no mic available. That's all it would say. It usually has a built-in mic. It's usually near the camera somewhere. It's like a little hole is all it is. You see a little hole in the screen somewhere, and that's where your microphone is, and then you see the little tiny lens for your camera. Usually it's nothing exciting, but it's like about the size of a Lego dot for your camera. If I had a laptop, I'd show you what I was talking about. That's how hers is in there. Just a little, like, maybe the size of a pin for the microphone. A little hole. And then her camera's about the size of a Lego dot, a 1x1 round. It's above your pay grade. It's easier shown than done, I guess. Because if I had a laptop, I'd be able to show you, be like, oh, okay, I get it now. Pictures speak louder than words, you know. We got 3 people in here. I have no idea who. And 42 views. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go off now. Just gotta think if I want to. Probably do want to. Yeah, because you can't. You're not hearing me through Restream. You're hearing me through actual OBS. So I won't have to mute it. But I should probably get in the habit of doing that anyway. And I'm going to do the end credits, and I will be. Yeah, we'll play it by ear, and I will see you all Sunday. So, bye for now. If I can find it.
Little Legos, where to go? If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go. If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go. If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did.
Please subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of videos I post. Thanks for watching.